Solid Steel Wrestling presents Clickbait Wrestling. What is going on, people? This be your boy Smith. As always, joined by my North American thick boy tag team partner, Matitude 22. What's going on, peoples? Give me 1 second, because I was sipping on a drink of water, and like a magoo, spilled some of it on my shirt. Luckily, it's just water, so
that happens sometimes.
Yeah, but it's all good. Like I said, just water. So, but yeah, we got a great show for you guys tonight. Thank everybody for joining us in the chat. Gojira, William, Patty, Dwight, Race. Thank you for joining us. But got a few things to talk about. We had a pretty fun-filled weekend of wrestling. Elimination Chamber, Battle in the Valley.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go right into Elimination Chamber. Excuse me. I think it was one of those things that we kind of mentioned it last week. We start the show with the women's Elimination Chamber match.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's no question who was going to win this thing, because none of the other competitors was like, no.
Yeah. There was, like I said, there was last week, like there was nobody that was even on that level.
And just the simple fact that they kind of saved Asuka to come out last was like, yeah, they didn't want to sit there and make her have to work this whole damn match, fuck around and get hurt or something. So it's like, yeah, she's coming out last.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was decent. Like I said, I'm still in the same. Liv Morgan is slow.
Yeah, like this match was just fine. Like this match was just very like paint by numbers. Like it wasn't they didn't do anything really like different or like groundbreaking, but it was good. Like it was good. It was about what I expected, you know?
And again, Elimination Chamber, you're doing all these cage spots and no blood.
Yeah.
No blood. Come on.
Yeah.
No blood. I mean, a little bit of blood. Like, I mean, I know you don't want to do it as a thing, WWE, but I mean, in a thing that's supposed to be booked as a brutal structure that takes years away of your career and all that, you would think you would bleed a little bit. William, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. But it's just, yeah. The best spot of that whole women's Elimination Chamber match was probably the kickoff with Carmella and Asuka on Raquel Rodriguez. Like, it's a nice little sequence, and then it ends with her getting pinned and eliminated. Fine. Like, yeah, that was decent.
Mm-hmm.
The rest, like, nothing really happened. Like I said, you know, yeah, people jumped off of shit, but like I said, it takes any gravity away from that when nobody bleeds.
Yeah.
You could do all the high spots in the world off the structure. Nobody's bleeding, especially when people are just getting rammed into the steel. They get rammed into the cage. No blood.
Yeah, it definitely takes away from the violence factor. You know, like when you sell us how dangerous this match is, but nobody bleeds. It definitely it definitely takes away from it a bit.
But other than that, like I said, Asuka wins. Not surprised. I don't think anybody, like I was hanging out with some friends watching it, and they're all like, "Oh, this person." I'm like, no. I mean, no one else in here, even Liv Morgan, who is a former champion, Carmella, who's a former champion, do not measure up. That Asuka's the final boss. Okay, she's the only person here that I would rather see face Bianca and be creditable. None of y'all look creditable. Raquel, no. Carmella, no. Nikki, no. Even Nikki, former champion, no. It's like none of y'all in the past month or two have been booked strong enough to keep up with Bianca. And like I said, that even goes for Liv, who was recently champion and you didn't hold up. You didn't hold up. Your reign is like Rey Mysterio. It happened, but it wasn't impressive. Wasn't impressive. Granted, you in the books, you on the books now, but it ain't gonna be one of those reigns where, like, if this is the only reign Liv Morgan ever gets, no one's gonna give a fuck. What's going on, guy? With your names? DA is here. Okay, yeah, just keep it fair, keep it balanced, keep it just. But yeah, she did. Her reign as champion was nothing. She beat really nobody, and when she came across someone of an actual credibility, title taken.
Mm-hmm.
Title taken. As soon as she come up against Ronda, done. It wasn't even like, oh, we're gonna have a series where you get back and forth. No, done. I'm taking it now. I'm saying I'm taking it now, and then I lose it to a better woman in Charlotte.
Yeah.
So Oscar winning that was no brainer. If you betted
Exactly.
against it, you lost your shirt. You shouldn't have bet against Oscar. Because more than likely, Oscar she gonna go to WrestleMania and she probably gonna beat Bianca. Bianca's had a good run with that belt. She's had that title for a good calendar year now.
Agreed.
Come WrestleMania, it's full calendar year.
Like she should have dropped that belt by now. So at this
here's the problem with that. Who on Raw in the women's division? And I know we talk a lot about what the men got. We sometimes don't talk a lot about what the women have on that basis. But who on Raw can you see be creditable enough to go up against Bianca when Bianca's literally Supergirl? She's over here just she bodies everybody.
Well, like it should have been Alexa, but
I don't think it should have been. It could have been. I wouldn't have wanted to see Alexa again, but for whatever reason, whatever the booking or the writing team wants to do with her, they still haven't made their mind. Made their mind, because here we are doing this whole, and here I am going on off the rail. We bring in the Fiend thing back into her program, the Uncle Howdy shit, but then we come fast forward, and now Howdy's over here chilling with Bray, but there's no sign of Alexa, so it's like, are we still doing this? Did we opt out of it? Are we going to get any communication? Nothing.
Probably not.
I don't know what she's doing. For all I know, she come back and be right as fucking rain, and the Dream has no memory of these things. That's it.
Yeah.
The Dream has no memory of these things. Okay. And that's basically what it is right now. Because, like I said, ever since the last little thing they did with Uncle Howdy, how long has it been now since she's been on TV? She ain't been on TV in a while now.
Yeah, they seem to.
On TV in a while.
Well, it seems too like at one point it seemed like it was Bray gonna be Bray against Uncle Howdy, but now it seems like they're on the same side. So
yeah, they whatever they hash it out behind the scenes, and now they good bread.
I feel like Bray Wyatt's comeback has already been botched. They've already dropped the ball on that.
Well, yeah, that's because we had that Mountain Dew match.
Yeah.
Yo, what's going on, Ian? Yo, big ups, Ian. I saw you at Raw. Son.
Yeah, he was all over Raw.
But son, where were your clickbait signs, son? I'm a little disappointed. I'm gonna have to put you on blast. Where was the clickbait signs? Come on, bro. Come on, son. If you're gonna be in the field, man. If you're in the field, I'm just asking, just do a little ops. Just do a little ops. That's all. And not G ops. It ain't gay ops. Just regular ops. You know what I'm saying? Clickbait Wrestling on YouTube. Big ups. Come on, man. I know you're a true soldier. Come on, man. But yeah. But okay, then we get, after women's elimination, we go to Bobby Lashley, Brock Lesnar. Match itself is what I expected it to be. Haas match. We operating on all saved finishes. Okay, so that's why you get like Spears right out the gate. They put in the cheat code. Finishes are already enabled. You just got to hit the button. And that's what I expected. Spears, F5. Nothing fancy. Wasn't expecting no headlocks or arm bars or leg locks. None of that shit. Just straight two meaty men bumping meats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like it was just like, let's just hit power moves for 5 minutes and then DQ.
bro.
Brock.
Listen, I'm not looking for Picassos though. Ian, not looking for Picassos. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be a Jean-Michel Basquiat. You know what I'm saying? Just if you can spell, you already ahead of the game. If you can spell, you already ahead of the game, son. Sharpie, black, white, whoop, 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 whoop. Clickbait Wrestling on YouTube. Bam, son. Bam, son. And the people gonna be like, yo, son, I heard about this clickbait on the street, son. I need to give it a little taste. You know what I'm saying, bro? But yeah, the match itself was fine. I get why we did this finish because we taking this to WrestleMania. This is going to WrestleMania, like I always said it was going to do. So it was like we gotta have some kabuki hokey shit happen.
Yeah.
That we don't have a definitive winner, so we have a reason to go to WrestleMania now. And yeah, you kick them in, take them to Dick Kick City, and yeah, we end the match. It is what it is. Yeah, I didn't like the finish, but again, like I said, this is a wasted match that needs to be on WrestleMania. But this is the tickle your fucking bullshit to think you thought you was getting this, like this was the rubber match. And you're like, oh, we gonna end it here. No, why? Elimination Chamber? The road to WrestleMania? No, we ended at WrestleMania.
Yeah, stretch it. You want to stretch it out for one more match, so.
Yeah, because like I said, they gave you half a match. They let the hosses bump heads with each other for a few minutes. Then when you looking like, oh, it's finalized. No, it's not. It's over. That's why it was just a basic bitch match. No stipulations, no nothing. It was just clean. And we ended with a DQ. You know what I'm saying? Bobby came out last night on Raw, said a little piece. Like I said, we going to WrestleMania with this. We got 2 nights to book. We need marquee matches. We need big money matches. I wouldn't be surprised if this match don't end up getting some sort of stipulation or something.
Yeah.
Just to make it finalized.
Like Last Man Standing or something.
Last Man Standing, I Quit, something that finalizes it. But yeah, the match, like I said, match itself, fine. Perfect house match.
Yeah.
And then finish, not a fan, but I understand why.
Yeah.
Then that brings us to, what was the next match we had?
It was Edge and Beth versus Judgment Day.
Again, fine match, decent. Again, I was calling that that the Judgment Day was probably going to take the L because we got to take this to WrestleMania. We got to go to WrestleMania with this. We already know Rhea booked, but Finn ain't got nothing to do. Edge ain't got nothing to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, Edge, Beth, using a goddamn shatter machine. The nerve.
I guess Edge is real tight with FTR, so.
Nice little like kind of nice. wink, big ups to my homies to the revival, formerly known as Revival.
Yeah, again, like it was a good match. Like nothing groundbreaking, but it was fine for what it was. It did what it needed to do.
Finn Balor kind of solidified it last night on Raw, getting his receipt, interfering in the title match with Edge versus Austin Theory for the United States title, which, if you thought Edge was winning the title, come on now. The moment that boy Theory opened his mouth and said, Superman, you know what happened, right? Fucking ear perked up. I'm coming.
Yeah.
Like straight up, like, oh, so you already know what's happening at WrestleMania. We already know. So it's like, okay, as cool as it would have been to see Edge win a title, knew it wasn't happening. Finn Balor came in, get that motherfucking receipt, get that heat. Like I said, we gotta go to WrestleMania. Got 2 nights to fill, baby. 2 nights now. So we got to get all these. You're like, no, nothing that happened. I was about to say Elimination Chamber is such a wasted pay-per-view because it's like whatever feuds that you're currently doing, especially if it's anything that you got off from the Rumble or anything going further down that road, it ain't going to conclude here. Because we need to fill a WrestleMania card. This feud ain't going to end. This shit is just more fuel. Like I said, matches end in kabuki ways. We name it number one contenders. You know what I'm saying? The person who's the champion usually going to stay the champion unless it's to further that storyline to WrestleMania.
See, I think it would be better. Like if they shifted their schedule, like this pay-per-view slot would be perfect where it's something like a this would be perfect for like a Clash of Champions where you could go a little bit lighter on the feuds and just make the focus about the championships because like that's the thing, right? Is like you know that no feuds are going to get blown off here. You know nothing's going to get payoff here because we're this is just a bump in the road to WrestleMania, so you know nothing's going to get paid off. This would be a perfect spot for like a Clash of Champions where you could just have championship matches, not necessarily story driven feuds. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, bro.
Like you could have Gunther. Like Gunther defending against like Sheamus, and maybe he'll win, maybe he won't. Or okay, like we're gonna have the Usos versus whatever, like Viking Raiders. Like maybe they'll win, maybe they won't, and just have it be like championship matches instead of like that's the thing. Like Edge and Finn Balor, it's not going to be a definitive win because we know we got to get to Mania. Like Bobby and Brock, it's not going to be a definitive end because we got to get to Mania. So
yeah, and I agree with you, Gojira. The feud between them should have ended months ago, but here we are. And again, it's because one, it's two creditable talents that get good pops when they come out in Finn Balor and Edge. And again, like I said, they need big names to fill that WrestleMania card. Like I said, every match needs to, at least in the WWE's perspective, needs to feel like every match is a main event match. You know what I'm saying? Every match is a must-see match. Yeah. So whatever this match is, I wouldn't be surprised if this match has some kind of stipulation to make it final. Like I said, this is WrestleMania, so this should be the end of it. They move on to other things. But we need to finalize. And Mania is the show where everything resets, allegedly. Well, that's the way it used to be.
Yeah.
When I was coming up, when I was a young Hulkamaniac, after WrestleMania, you reset and start over, start anew.
Yeah, like Mania is kind of like the culmination of all your storylines, and then everything that you've been building to kind of pays off.
Like I would consider WrestleMania to be like the season finale for that year's WWE. You start it's the end and the beginning, put it that way.
Yeah.
Because once you come back to WrestleMania, that's a full calendar year. So whatever thing you've done in that full calendar year started at Mania by whatever the results are and transitions to next year's Mania.
Yep.
And whatever happened through the course of the year will culminate, and then we start anew again. That would be the logical thing to do, at least if that was me, because that means every year you're doing something different. That whole year is to whatever. You can have multiple people be champion in the course of 365 days. But as long as that person that you need to be champion at WrestleMania, that's all that fucking matters. That's all that fucking matters. As long as we get the guy that we want to headline this show, I'll give the title to everybody. But at the end of this fucking year, when we get back to Mania, my champion will be that guy. No matter what. No matter what.
Yep.
And usually with wrestling, that's usually why most champions would usually hold titles, especially like the big ones, the main event guys. Yeah, they can hold a title for a full calendar year. In fact, that was the norm in WWE.
Yeah.
And almost every person that held that title held it for like at least a calendar year and would usually drop it at WrestleMania, usually to Hogan, but still, those champions had some time to run with it. Like I think maybe the shortest one would probably be like Backlund's and Slaughter. Because Slaughter won his shit at the Rumble, then lost it at Mania. So he rocked that shit for a couple months. But yeah, back in them 80s, motherfuckers is holding titles for the year. They don't do that shit no more. Well, I mean, they don't do that shit. They still do and they don't. Like I said, right now, like I said, the title's been sitting on Roman's shoulders for over 2 years now. So it's just it's sad that we haven't had so many guys not be world champion right now because you gave 2 belts to Roman. Like I said, like I don't care if he wanted to be the longest reigning Universal Champion, I could give a fuck. But the fact that y'all doubled down and gave him the WWE title never made any sense. Why?
It's stupid. Same thing, and then you doubled down and you did it with the tag team titles, and then again.
But to the credit of the Usos, they at least are on TV more and have defended those titles collectively and separately since they've been champions. So I would give them
not nearly enough.
Not nearly enough, but even before they still they make more TV time than the fucking champion does.
Yeah.
So I'll give them that. They're like, yeah, the title matches are sparse, but I would say they've done more than title matches on regular TV than Roman has. You know what I'm saying? How many times have they defended those titles just on SmackDown alone? Now, granted, the trade off is they sit there and defend the titles on SmackDown, but then come pay per view, they're nowhere to be found. Wrestling, right? I don't know, WWE logic.
Yep.
So it is what it is. All right, moving on to
Men's Chamber.
Men's Chamber.
Again, this was a little better. They had more unique spots in this match.
Yeah, the Montana spot was pretty decent.
I liked Seth going to powerbomb Johnny off the chamber, and Johnny reverses it with like a hurricane.
Yeah, but the way he kind of landed a little bit looked a little rough. I was just like, "Oh, son!" But he's like, I was like, damn, almost feel like he ain't pull all of it off, but they made it look good. So I was like, all right.
Yeah, and then the Poison Rana to Bronson Reed, where he just got spiked on his head. That was nasty. Yeah, this match was as far as Elimination Chambers go, this match was a lot better. There was a lot, like I said, a lot more unique spots, and they had more time. You know, like this is the first time I remember in a long time that all 6 men were in at the same time. Like usually the Elimination Chamber, by the time the 6th man enters, we see like 1 or 2 people get eliminated. Yeah. So this was the first time that I can remember where the match, oh, okay, like shit, all 6 guys are in at the same time.
But again, though, no blood.
Yeah, no blood.
No blood. All that contact with the chains and the plexiglass and all that shit, and not a nothing. Not a nothing. Like,
nothing.
Come on, man.
Uh, the then the main event, I don't know.
But wait a minute, we didn't talk about the finish though. Like we had Rollins and
Oh
Fury, the
yeah,
last
that's
two,
right.
but we get the run in from the Maverick himself, Logan Paul,
That's so
coming to shit on Seth Rollins again. We're setting up the
forgettable.
table. We're taking it to Mania.
Yeah,
So if anyone's asking, like, okay, what's Rollins doing for Mania? He's fighting Logan Paul. That's what he's doing.
yeah.
If you weren't sure at
Now
the
you know.
Rumble, they now you know they confirming that shit. And I mean, don't get me wrong. Again, I'll say it all the time, man. I am not a fan of Logan Paul's content and what he does on YouTube, anywhere else. I don't. Hell, I don't even drink Prime. I don't even know what it is. Is it water or is it like a
It's like a
Gatorade?
sports, like kind of like a Gatorade. It's like a sports drink.
Okay, either way, I have never tried it. Like, I'm not a Maverick. You know what I'm saying? I'm all that other shit. Like, but like I said, I can give props to being good in the ring. I can look at Logan Paul, the wrestler, and be like, you know what? He took his time. He took his time to learn the business, learn the craft, so he could go out there and look good. Like I said, gone are the days of celebrity wrestlers who all they could do is sit there and put you in arm locks because they don't know how to do anything else. They couldn't go off the top rope even if they wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
But now we have celebrities that are willing to, like, yo, I gotta come in there and actually be good. Because social media will eat me alive if I don't.
Yeah,
If I don't give this shit some like proper respect, if I come in here looking like an actual jabroni, yeah, I'm gonna get roasted. So it behooves me to not, hey, let me go learn some things. Let me run the ropes. Let me take some bumps and see what I'm comfortable with. And then, like I said, if you already have athletic prowess, the shit shouldn't be that hard for you. You have a general sense of the basics. And like I said, the Bad Bunnies, the Stephen Amell's, like I said, and the Logan Pauls, like I said, they go in there and they look good. Because they don't want to be out there getting clowned because they know the internet is real. They celebrities already. They know they already get scrutinized just for being celebrities, just for being motherfuckers who got money in their pocket. So then to go out there, do something out of your comfort zone and just look like an actual chump, they ain't gonna do that. So it's time to get good, baby. You get good. But like I said, the spot he did in the chamber was decent. Like, it was just the fact that he was just grinching him outside the cage, watching him lose. It was funny, and I was like, you know what? That's good storytelling, though.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
making
like
it personal. Like, he just didn't run in, take him, do a buckshot, and a proper buckshot. I'm like, you better be cool, man. Just take it easy. You just got back, bro.
see,
Fucking with these buckshots.
I'm not. I don't like Logan Paul's buckshot. If you're like, listen, I think JBL said it best. If you're gonna hit a lariat, you gotta take somebody's head off. He does it too soft. He
Yeah.
does it too soft.
And then kind of doubles down, hits him with the stomp, and then, like I said, just stood outside the cage, just kind of just mocking him, watching him lose. And I'm like, that's good storytelling. I like that. That's some good wrestling shit. That's how you build anticipation. That's how you build rivalry. So now, like I said, Rollins has a reason. Rollins has an agenda. You cost me a match, but not only just a match, you cost me a title.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That would automatically put me in a position to go to WrestleMania to have another match somewhere. But now it's just like, okay, I can't have that. My consolation is you. And like I said, Logan's good. Fucking Rollins could literally just carry the dude through the match. Just do that, do this, do that. And it'd probably be a decent fucking match. So I look forward to it. I know most ain't, but I'm like, look here. Stop looking at Logan Paul as the dude. Like I said, I don't like him. Like I said, outside of what he does in that ring is the most eyes I put on that dude at any other given point. Outside of the shit, if he shows up in a WWE ring, like, do I go and now watch his YouTube or his little podcast shit? No, no. I see little shorts and clips of him talking to other wrestlers and all that. Did I go watch it? No. I don't care to watch his content. I'm not a
Same.
fan of his shit, so I'm saying, like, but he come in this ring. Like I said, if he came in this ring and he was duty, he get roasted here too. But like I said, I'll give credit where credit is due. I've seen actual wrestlers worse than what he produces in the ring. So, but either with that, but yeah, then we get to the main event now. Montreal's own Sami Zayn taking on the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns.
Match was good. You know, Sami Zayn looked good. It's just again maybe the problem is me. Maybe it's just a thing. It's just, you know, the title's not in danger, so I don't care.
Ian says Prime is really good.
It's pretty good.
I'll take your word for it.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Mm, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, again, the title never feels really like it's in danger. So no matter how good Sammy does, you always know he's not gonna win. So no matter how good he does, you know it's for nothing because you know he's not gonna win.
Yeah.
That's what happens. That's what happens when you overbook somebody at such a level where it's like, yeah, you just know he's not gonna lose. So it doesn't matter how many close calls. It doesn't matter how much close Sammy comes, or it doesn't matter how many big moves he hits him with. You know in the back of your mind that, yeah, like, we've already established that it's going to be Roman and Cody. They already established that storyline before we even got to that match. So you know you just know he's not dropping the title here. You just know.
Yeah, I don't know why we did this, because I mean, I guess it's just feel good for the Montreal crowd to have Sammy in the main event. But like, yeah, he was never gonna win because, yeah, Cody's the story that they've been booking.
Yep.
He's the bigger, like, at this point, he's the bigger draw.
Now I could make an argument if this match was just for the Universal Championship. Might have been a little bit different if it was just for the Universal Championship. You could make that case because you could say, like, oh yeah, like maybe Sammy will win and then it'll just be Roman and Cody for the WWE title. But as soon as they said it was gonna be for both titles, you knew what it was gonna be. And then again, Roman, the name Roman should not even come out of Cody's mouth until after Elimination Chamber. Again, that's the biggest problem. The fact that you already laid the groundwork for that feud before even giving Sammy and Roman a chance to pay off. You already knew where it was gonna go.
Mm. Okay. I would say Elimination Chamber in a whole, I'd give it a 4.
Yeah, because again, there wasn't anything bad, or there wasn't anything that I didn't like. It was, again, it was just a lot of outcomes where you knew where it was gonna go. The only match like the men's chamber match, where it's something where you could have maybe. That's the only match where I could have been like a bit harder to call because okay, like yeah, maybe they'll put the title on Bronson Reed. Like Austin Theory and John Cena doesn't need to be a title match. But
But
then even
I don't think it's gonna be. I know, even though it's kind of pushing like it is, but I don't.
yeah, so
What are you gonna? What does it do? What does it do? Giving Cena the title unless he's gonna hang around for a few months.
that's what I mean. So like the men's chamber match is the only match that was kind of unpredictable. Every other match you kind of knew exactly where it was gonna go. But then again, it wasn't bad. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4 as well.
So far it pans out for WrestleMania. We got what? Cena Theory, right?
Mhm.
We got Rollins Paul,
Mhm.
Cody Roman,
Yeah. Edge.
Sasha. I mean Sasha. Charlotte and Ripley,
Yeah. Edge and Finn Balor.
Edge and Balor. Like that's probably just night one. That's good night one right there. We still got 2 nights.
Well,
Oh, Bobby and Brock.
unless well, like again, almost challenged Brock for WrestleMania. So unless they do Brock versus Omos and then Bobby Lashley versus Bray Wyatt, because again, Bray Wyatt said he wants the winner of Bobby and Brock.
Yeah, he did mention Bray Wyatt last night when he came out.
So like Damage Control supposed to defend the titles against Ronda and Shayna. That was a match that was rumored, and then they were saying it was gonna be Bailey and Trish one on one, and then
well,
I was also hearing there.
isn't Lita and what's her name? Who's she with?
Becky.
Lita and Becky going at the tag titles next week.
Yeah,
Damage Control.
yeah. So maybe I don't know, like unless they win and they do a triple threat, or I heard also a six person tag with Damage Control versus Becky, Lita, and Trish. I don't know. So right now there's still a lot of variables, but definitely like there's subtle hints to where certain things like yeah, like again, Seth Rollins, Logan Paul. If you didn't know that was going to be the match, then you definitely know now. And as soon as uh, as soon as Austin Theory started talking about Superman, and then they just coincidentally announced John Cena's coming back to Raw for 2 weeks. Wonder what he's coming back for. So
Yeah, like I said, how long is It's just a few weeks.
yeah, maybe 5 weeks, 5 6 weeks.
Okay. But next we had New Japan's Battle in the Valley. I didn't watch most of it. Be honest with you, because I've been busy this weekend. But I did catch the Kyrie versus Mercedes Monet.
That was a good match.
It was a good match, and then of course we now have a new IWGP Women's World Champion, which I'm not that surprised. But it's like, kind of taking the belt off of Kyrie so soon. Mm. But I get it.
Well,
They wanna big up the belt a little more.
yeah.
And Mercedes Monet is money.
Yeah. It was a good match though. I've often talked shit about Sasha as a worker, but I gotta give credit where credit is due, man. She brought for nearly 27 minutes. They fucking tore the house down.
Yeah. Then there was what was that? Eddie Kingston versus Jay White.
Yeah, so that
Loser
was
leaves New Japan.
yeah.
Which hey, Jay White's out, baby.
I think again we knew he was gonna be out. This was just the so now he can't compete on New Japan or New Japan Strong. That's all this match was.
Yeah. So where does Jay White go from here?
I don't know, like he's already got ties in AEW and Impact. Like he's already competed in both places. So I can't see I can't see either of those companies not wanting him. But again, like I think subconsciously everybody wants that dreams of having that WrestleMania moment. So maybe he wants to have a run in WWE.
I mean, if he could be Jay White, Switchblade.
Yeah. Again, I'm still. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I want to see Dragon Lee first. Like, is he still going to be Dragon Lee, or is he going to show up with no mask and a completely new name? Because I agree. Like, I would if he does come to WWE, I want him to stay the Switchblade. But they're 50-50 on that, on whether they let people keep their previous name or not.
Yeah. I think Jay White though has that kind of cachet that he can bargain for that and be like, look here, man, I'm not if you want me, then you want Jay White. I'm not
Like they,
coming, I'm not here to be, Jake McGillicuddy or something. Like none of that
yeah,
bullshit. Like I'm here to be Switchblade Jay White. If I'm not Switchblade Jay White, then I'm not here in WWE. I can go. You already know I can go over there, right? Or I can just go right back to Japan. Either way, I'm still. It don't matter. But I want to play with you for a while. But I want to be Jay White,
yeah,
Switchblade. None of that bullshit. You want this to? If you want this to get over, then I got to come in as Jay White, Switchblade. I can't come in as somebody else. You know what I'm saying you want the real deal, then I give you the real deal. But you try to homogenize me like that's just not gonna work.
mhm,
I mean, good look. I mean, I feel like the same thing like AJ. Like they gave AJ that courtesy because it's like fuck it. AJ's like, you know what? I know. I'm good enough that if WWE don't want me, somebody coming to scoop me up. You know?
Uh, Gojira, again, you saying that, but that's really not the case. We've already seen that that's not the case because WWE just signed Carl Fredericks from New Japan, and they already changed his name.
Yeah.
He went from being Carl Fredericks to being something Thorpe.
Yo, real quick, timeout. So, been watching this match with Gallus and these two brothers here. Yo, they are really sloppy.
Yeah,
Like really sloppy. Like they can't even connect with their moves. They just like botching spots. Like what is this?
yeah. That's why they did the JOB.
Like that was just rough. Man, that was rough. Like they were just like he just what's your jabronis, man. Like they hit their little like tag team, like they double move and like you didn't even connect with the dude. What is this garbage tag team? Go back to the PC.
Mhm.
And then you got these poofs holding cake. Oh, but he dumped that one dude through the rope real hard though. Mr. Nogales boys. Where's where's Joe?
He's there. He's there. He's just not doing it. He's just not doing anything right now.
Because it's supposed to be a trio.
But again, they're not freebirding it, so I guess there's just nothing for him to do right now.
Yeah. Speaking of freebirds, the Death Dolls, they've established freebird rules now, I see.
Yeah, that's good.
Which is
Again,
like, yeah, it's fine.
it makes sense. It makes sense for them.
But it's like, it's kind of like, Rosemary, you don't deserve this belt. You didn't do nothing for this.
No, she did not.
Like, you weren't even on board with all this when they won the belt. So come on now. But whatever.
She's just a broken wheel.
Don't worry, the Hex will probably get the belt soon anyway. I wouldn't be surprised if very soon the Hex get the belts off of them. So
me neither.
And we got Apollo still writing in his diary.
What is he, Lizzie McGuire?
He's like, dear diary, Dabocado hurt me.
Dear diary, the mean man's gone, but I'm still having visions.
It's like, diary, today I worked on getting more striations. I'm afraid the mean man's coming back to sell me to the Saudis. Then Dabocado came and beat me up. Well, I mean, at least finally they doing something with the motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, dude just been MIA for a very long time. Like, they got all these dudes on the roster, like, don't do nothing with half of them. Like, I mean, I need to know where do we go with the Don now? Where do we go with the
Don? Again, I don't know. Like, at this point, I would say, like, why not? Why don't they just be like a tag team? Like, they're elevating Stacks to a point where he's not just like a henchman anymore. Like, now he's like the right hand man. He's like the underboss. I don't know. I would say, like, let him mix it up as a tag team, because you got too many people in your North American title picture right now. Like, I think Dijak needs to get a run with that title before anybody else does, and they seem like they're not ready to take the title off Wesley.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, they're establishing that Stacks, like, he's not just a flunky anymore. Like, he's not just like a henchman. Like, he's like the underboss. So I would say, I don't know, let him tag team it a little bit.
Yeah, they need to figure it out. Like,
yeah,
because it's like this NXT roster, so I think a little overbloated, and you don't have that many titles to, like. You say you got the main title, you got the North American, and then the tags and the women's. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, you got nothing else.
That's why I don't understand why they got rid of the cruiserweight title, because there's a lot of guys that try to be in contention for the North American title when it's like you would be better suited going for like the cruiserweight title. Like again, like a Wesley, like he would fit perfectly as like the cruiserweight champion. And yeah, let Dijak and Cro-Magnon, man, let them feud over the North American title. You're on mute.
Von Wagner.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, do you have Girl Scouts in Canada?
Yes. I love Girl Scouts. Oh, I don't think we have those ones.
What about these?
I think we have those.
I don't do Thin Mints. Fuck out
No?
of here. No.
Okay.
No Thin Mints. I mean, there's Thin Mints here, but I don't fuck with them.
I got you. Okay. You on mute again.
I know. I just didn't want to make noise when I was popping open these cookies.
Gotcha.
But I was singing about popping open these cookies. All right. I'm trying to remember. What other matches did we have at Battle?
So Kenta beat Fred Rosser for the strong open weight title.
I'm glad. Good.
Yeah, same. Glad for Kenta. We had the Machine Guns retained the strong tag team titles. Okada retained the IWGP World Heavyweight title over Tanahashi. There was like a pretty star-studded 8-man tag that kicked off the show. It was like Josh Alexander, Mascara Dorada, Rocky Romero, and somebody else versus like Kushida, Kevin Knight, DKC, and again somebody else. So pretty big 8-man tag. What else? Zack Sabre Jr. retained the TV title against Connors, or Alex Connors, whatever. I forget it, whatever his first name is, but it's something Connors. I think that's it. I don't think there was much else than that.
You mean that ugly ass TV title?
Yeah, it is pretty ugly.
The TV dinner title, as I like to call it.
Yeah, it does look like an old school TV dinner.
It's s'mores right here. I don't know what else the Girl Scouts do, but I know they make good cookies.
They do make good cookies.
Oh. Von Wagner. Cro-Magnon, man. He's Von Wagner. He keeps losing matches. So is he going to lose to Tony D'Angelo now? Or is he going to beat Tony D'Angelo?
I think he's going to lose to Tony D'Angelo.
Yeah, but this is like both of these dudes stay losing though.
Mm-hmm. See, like I said, like this this should be these are the guys that should be like the North American champion. You know, like one of these guys are like Dijak and let Wes Lee rock the cruiserweight title. They should have never got rid of that.
Yeah, just like this. If you don't want the 205, just your 205.
Yeah, like you could just fuck the 205. Just do like you were doing. Just call it the NXT cruiserweight title.
Yeah. That way, any weight class can compete for the North American. Whereas it's like, yeah, you got to be a certain weight to compete for the cruiserweight. That's all.
That's it. That's all it needs to
That's
be.
how you tell. That's how you tell it apart.
Yeah. Yeah. Any weight class can go for the mid card title, but you know, you gotta be under a certain weight to go for the cruiserweight.
Why is he not wrestling? Please, somebody needs to tell me.
It looks like he's having some friction with Von Wagner. I wonder if that's what we're kind of building to a little bit. Like, is it going to be like a Miz Alex Riley thing where he kind of he's like, all right, I'm tired of getting pushed around by you. Let me step in the ring and fucking show you how it's done.
Still wrestling in tracksuits over here. It's like, you're not injured, right? So why are you not wrestling?
Why indeed?
Your man Zima been wrestling for a hot minute since he been in the E. You been out here getting rolled over by tanks and shit. You be getting shot in the dick with Nerf cannons like Baron Corbin. What's going on, Tenchi? Big ups, man. Motherfuckers out here getting shot in the dick like you should be wrestling, bro. So you think we get a new champion tonight? You think Jinder gonna do it? Jinder Mahal,
No.
new NXT? You don't think?
No.
Why not?
Like if this was on like a takeover or whatever, I would say maybe, but I don't know. Again, I just don't see Brock kind of dropping the title on just a regular episode of NXT, you know?
What if they want to hit you with the surprise?
I mean, maybe I would listen. Like if that's the direction they chose to go, I wouldn't be mad at it. Like Jinder, for all intents and purposes, could be NXT champion, but
That's what's up, Tessie. Fire up, man. Fire up. You already know. You already know. That's why your man's over here crushing these Girl Scout cookies right now. You get a little of that glaze in your mouth, you start crushing Girl Scout cookies. Now I'm missing in my bag of milk, son. I'm thirsty. I don't have no milk. I'm reckless out here eating cookies without milk right now. Don't follow me, Cat. Don't do like me. Don't be reckless. Don't eat cookies without milk. I'm being reckless right now, but don't be like me. That's a PSA.
There you go.
Don't do it. I'm reckless. But yeah, I got water though. I got water. Still reckless though. Don't be like me. Oh, so now he won. Who don't get it? Has it been a couple months that you've been at this? Feels like just like 2 weeks. Am I bugging?
No, it's been only like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I thought. Kind of freezing up over here.
I'm freezing up, or you're freezing up?
Me.
Oh, okay, got you.
Well, I was freezing up there for a second there, like I was trying to do things and it was just. All right, there we go.
It looks like your audio is not synced with your visual. I don't know if that's just on my end. Yeah.
Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, that's how it be sometimes. Sometimes you be having technical difficulties. That's just how it be. Diamond Mind.
Okay, how I sound?
Yeah, you good now. You good.
Matrix can't get me, Gojira. I am the Matrix. Wow. I have not seen the DC Raven yet. Have you seen it, Matt?
It doesn't look very good.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think it looks good, but
I mean, I'll take a look and see. We'll probably see it on fake news eventually.
Yeah. Again, though, maybe it's just me, but like the more we move away from just doing classic stuff, it just makes me less and less interested in those figures,
And did you see they showed off that Guardian of the Galaxy wave?
Just saving me money.
I mean, yeah, I'm passing on it too, but I do appreciate that everybody's in the uniform. So if you did want to build that team, you ain't gotta sit there and go all over the place. Just give it to me in one shot so I can just be done with it.
Again, though, like tiny Build-A-Figure, like why are we doing a tiny Build-A-Figure? Like, you already know people don't like those.
I don't know.
See, that's the only one I would be interested in. Like maybe Cosmo the Space Dog, because I would put it with my comic figures, but I'm not gonna buy all the figures just for a tiny Cosmo Build-A-Figure. Like, why would you even think about it? Because people don't like that shit. Every time you've done a tiny Build-A-Figure, people have been salty about it. So I don't know.
Mm-mm-mm. Hey, have you seen Ant-Man yet?
Yeah.
You went to the theater?
Hell no. I jumped on a boat, son.
You got that link?
I'll hook you up.
I need to see where the dinghy is. I need a dinghy signal.
I'll hook you up.
You didn't hear that, YouTube.
Yeah.
You about to get ready to head to work now?
Yeah, I'm I'm about to. Sorry, everybody. I gotta leave early.
Yeah, we're gonna still hang out though for a bit, chat. Look, we working out some scheduling conflicts for right now, but we're gonna work it out soon.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but I'm about to head out. But maybe I'll pop up in the chat.
That's what's up.
But all right, y'all be good, and I'll see you all on Friday.
Yeah. Big ups. Big ups. So yo, still waiting for the main event of NXT tonight. Should be good. I hope Jinder wins because yo, fuck it, like Braun's held that belt long enough. It's time to pass the mic, yo. Let somebody else get some burn. Let me see. Yeah, let's go. All right. Try to pull something up for you people. Lovely people. Uh, come on. All right, here we go. All right, let's see what we got here. Try to pull something up for y'all real quick. Trust me, it's wrestling related too. So give me a second. Now, as you know, most of y'all probably know if you've been watching the show a good amount of time, you probably know that I collect wrestling belts. You know, making it pertinent to what we do here. You know, and I've been thinking like, man, I want to get another belt soon. It's been a while since the last new belt I got was my IWGP World Heavyweight Title version 4. Version 4. So I'm trying to figure out what kind of belt to get next. So usually I go hit up my man Mateen. He runs a group out on Facebook, ELT Belts. Check him out. It's good. Tell him your boy Smith sent you. I'll endorse. I've paid. I've bought product from this man, so he's legit. So I've been taking a look at some of his stuff. Let me show you what he's got here. No, I'm not getting a TV title, son. I'm not getting a TV title. Fuck that shit. Not that IWGP. Not the TV dinner. I'd get the host title before I get the TV dinner. Okay. Real deal. Okay, let me pull up. All right, now these are all the belts that my dude he'll make for you. So, but these ain't the ones I want. Okay, need one of these. Need a big, and I would prefer the scratch logo over the Tech brand logo. If the universal title is to be merged into one, how would you design it? I would probably go back to designs like this, something a little more classic, something that makes it look like a world championship. While you can still get the WWE logo in it if you want to make it big and put it in the middle or up top, but like make it seem like this is a world championship. You know what I mean? Let me see. Where's the one I'm looking for? I'm also kind of one. I have a like a classic IC title. I'm curious about maybe going and copping it over one day, maybe in the near distant future. I have an undisputed already, Tenshi, but I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't mind getting an upgrade, but that is something that could come later down the line because it's already in my possession. I need to get a belt that I don't have, so that's how I'm trying to do it right now. But let me see. I'm trying to go with. I have one of these. I have that Andre. I have the Andre 87. Only difference is I don't have the WWE logo on it. Attitude Era titles, where it's at. Yeah, Attitude Era belt is boss too. I like this one right here too. This one, this Hogan, this one, and this one right here. Something about it I kind of like and I don't like, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird like that. So you know. Then we got European, got women's, light heavyweight. Like I said, my man Mateen, he'll make all this shit, bro. He'll make all this shit. Real deal. Got some tag teams. Ring of Honor. Let's look at it. Oh yeah, he does big goals. He do big goals. He do big goals. Like I said, he'll pretty much make any belt that's out there. I got a United States title from him. Like I said, my man Mateen, he made my United States and my NWA world title. So, like I said, I can vouch for him. He made this, and this shit is boss. You know what I'm saying? He made my NWA world title. Okay, so like I said, I can vouch for this dude. He legit. He legit. I would fuck. I mean, I would fuck with the Ring of Honor too, man. I would fuck with the Ring of Honor. I'm thinking if I was to fuck with like Ring of Honor, I would go with where was it? I like the classic world title is nice. I even like this version is okay. This version is okay too. I'm not mad at that. You even got global. You can even get global force. We can get the X division. You get the AWA world title. This one's pretty nice too. This version of the AWA world title, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty boss. Classic NWA TV titles. Got some Impact Tag Team, WCW. Yeah, get your cat for you Canadians out there if you want them Lance Storm editions. My man, Machine can hook you up. All right, where's the ECW one? I know he does an ECW. Where is that? Wait a second. Uh, yeah, this is his page on Facebook. So um, he makes a lot of belts. He makes a lot of belts. Okay, here we go. This is what I was looking for. This is what I was looking for. This division is a good one. Odd questions. What about the WWE ECW title, the silver one? I'm not the biggest fan of it. If I was going to get an ECW title, that's what I was looking for. I'm getting this one right here. I want this one. This one, maybe this one, but more, I want this one. Because this is like outside of like the original, this is like the most modern of the classic one before we got to this era of ECW. So I want this version. Shane Douglas was one of the last people to hold this version before Taz got a hand of it, and when Taz got it, it turned into this. I want this one. Another belt that's on here that I looked at, I'm thinking, is this MLW jump off right here? This MLW world title. Kind of dig this one. What do you think, Chad? Then you got the tag team, the first. Now there's older versions. I don't think does he got the older versions? Let's see. Yeah, the MLW one's pretty dope. Gotta be up early for work tomorrow. All right, attention, man. Take it easy, bro. Appreciate you coming. Which one you talking about, Matt? Which title? Let me see. Yeah, but I really want this right here. Hold on a second, Chad. Check something. Okay, let me see. Uh, let me see. MLW. Yeah, the MLW one is good. And then like the oval ICW, I mean Intercontinental scratch title logo. I'm on the fence about that one. That's a classic WWF World Title, the black and silver. black and silver jump off right there. All right, let's see what else you got. So yeah, if anyone's out there interested in getting belts, come check my man Mateen out. Like I said, he'll hook you up. Like I said, as you see, he got satisfied customers. Like I said, he do good work, man. He do good work. I see he making Macho King crowns now. I think. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Might have to give me a Macho King crown, bro. and the prices, I'll tell you right now, they're reasonable. Okay, it's nothing ridiculous because whatever you pay, like I said, you're gonna get your quality here. You see, like right here. Look at that. You see a man putting in the work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was never a big fan of the oval one either, Gojira. But it kind of grew on me after a while. So let me see what's the good for me. So yeah, oh yeah, he does AEW stuff too. So like you can get AEW belts with the work. See, putting in the work, putting in that work for the belt. Got to make it look nice, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you put in the work. You know what I'm saying? Like I look at it like this: like they give you better quality than you're gonna get from the shop WWE. Hands down, I'm telling you right now. As someone that collects belts, you get different color straps. You get different color straps if you want it. They do like white straps, red straps, whatever. If you want to do a custom like that, he could do it for you. You can do that shit. I don't want to see that shit. No, no, no. As you can see, like I said, I can say that. Yeah, he makes good belts. So like I said, just go holler at my man Mateen. He gonna hook you up. He be putting in he be putting in the work. So No, like I said, this guy, see, you get, like I said, here you go. See, you get red straps, and you get different color straps. So that's not bad. So yeah, I'm trying to think. I definitely, like I said, I definitely want that ECW. That's definitely what I want to get in on. So, all right, and here the prices if you're curious, anybody. So yeah, we can all take a look at it. So fee. Oh, me as a collector, I only fuck with the black straps, bro. I mean, there might be an exception here and there, but so far the belts that I want all come on black straps, so I'm good on a black strap. So here you go. Here's all the prices again. Not It's nothing ridiculous. Like I said, if you compare it to you go to shop WWE, like I said, you paying at least 300 to 400, and you're not even getting real leather at this point. And then there's another one here. Hold on. Now, if you get like the 3 millimeters, it's a little bit thicker plate. Like those other ones, like the previous ones, like these are only 1.5. So these are like not that thick of a plate. You know what I'm saying? So the plate's like kind of thin. If you want a thicker plate, yeah, you want the 3 to 4 millimeters. Those is like chunky, boy. Them shit's got some weight on them. That's like the one I got right here. Like this is about 4 millimeter. So you can see like the thickness of the plate. It's the 4 millimeter. Like compared to another belt, like which do I have it over there? I don't know where the fuck I put it. Hold on. I usually fuck with the 3 to 4 millimeter. I like a little meat on my belt. You know what I'm saying? I want some extra grizzle. And like I said, it's not that pricey. Hold on, let me go back to this shit. Mother's Here we go. So yeah, you got your 3 millimeters, you got the zinc. Then there's like dual plating. Dual plating is when they add other layers to it. So it's got that 3D effect to it. It's very nice, very classy. Very classy. But you don't always have to do it. Like I said, some belts you can do without, some belts you can do with. It's your preference. That's the thing. And like I said, as you can see, pricing is respectable, 2 to 300. But like I said, these are the ones that are a little more quality. I'm saying, especially if you want all the extra, the lacing. Here's all the prices for the big gold belt. So if you wanted the big gold, you get you a 3 millimeter with the real leather for 285, or a 4 millimeter for 315. So you're gonna get a proper big gold right there. You want that ultra big gold, the luxury, like I said, you give you prices. Now, yeah, the IWGPs, those are the only ones. that they charge fucking dough for. Those are $750. For some reason that his IWGPs only go for $750. I guess it's a little more work, but you're getting like that 4 millimeter, you're getting all that. But again, like I said, my man do good work, so I'm not even gonna sit here and stunt like, nah, I don't fuck with him. Nah, I fucks with him. Like I said, if I'm getting another belt soon, I'm hollering at my man Machine. Telling you right now. Like I said, I know he's creditable. I know he gets the job done, and the quality is good. I know I'm gonna be good in the streets. Oh, and he do layaways as well. So if you trying to if you want a budget, they got that popping off as well. So like I said, it take care of you, man. It take care of you. So yeah, you got that. But I think with that, oh, you just joined Gojira? That's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, I think I'm about to wrap it up here. Getting kind of hungry. I can't live off of Girl Scout cookies. So, but I want to thank everybody for coming out, joining me tonight, joining me and Matt. You know how it is. You know, give it a like, smash it for your boys, smash the like for the boys. And if you don't like, then that's okay too. We still love you here. We're still good peoples. Oh, also subscribe if you're not already. Come on now, subscribe and ring the bell. Because even though Mama Susan's not here, someone else is gonna come and sleep at the wheel. So come, HBO, help a brother out. You know what I'm saying? Help a brother out. Excuse me. You know what? Hold on a second. All right. Also, follow us on our Facebook group as well. Links down below. So come check us out on Facebook. All the fun stuff we do here, we do there. So come check us out. And with that, see y'all next week. See you Friday if you know you know. And yeah, y'all have a good night. Stay safe, stay warm, and Thick Boys out. Oh, almost forgot. Can't tell you that the Thick Boys is out without telling you to remember to kick out. And now the Thick Boys is out. Oh, no.